Hello friends and students, today we're going to study the Devi Sri Prasad song called Rayyi Rayyi Mantu. Yes, I tried to pronounce that well. Okay, so to begin, let's just talk about the rhythm. Well, it's one way to think of this song as it is in the meter of 12/8, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So there are 4 primary beats, and each of those 4 beats is broken into 3 pieces, and 4 times 3 gives us 12. So you can hear it again as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Of course, you can also count it just by counting to 4. 1 ta-ta, 2 ta-ta, 3 ta-ta, 4 ta-ta. In counting to 4, you just have to imagine or impose upon each of the 4 beats a division into 3 parts. Okay, so this is the way of thinking of the rhythm, and you can hear it pretty clearly that it's ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. So now the chords. We will need 3 chords for the first section. A5 is a power chord built at the 5th fret of the 6th string. So you put your first finger on the 5th fret of the 6th string, then you put your 3rd finger on the 7th fret of the 5th string. This is A5. Then you will move that same chord to the 8th fret. Now it turns to C5. Now we are coming back to A5, and then to complete the passage you would move down to the 3rd position and play G5. So each chord is played, I believe, 3 times. Let's see. It's the A that's played 3 times. Yes, so the center chord, the A is played 3 times, and then the C is played once, then the A is played 3 times, and then the G is played once. Now, in between each of the chords, of course, you hear the little riff or the lick, and this riff in between the chords is built mostly from our friendly pentatonic scale, and the riff is E, C, D, C. So the E is played with the 3rd finger on the 5th string at the 7th fret. E. Now I am playing the C with my pinky on the 6th string at the 8th fret. So that's E, C. Then we play D on the 5th string at the 5th fret. So that's the 1st finger on the 5th string at the 5th fret for D. So we had E, C, D, and now we go back to C at the 8th fret of the 6th string with the pinky. So the little lick in between is E, C, D, C. So I'll put it together in slow motion for you, and then we'll move to study the next part. So this is the first part of the song. So now we're moving on to learn part 2 of the song, how to play the accompaniment. And on guitar we will need 2 different chords, an A minor chord and an E minor chord. Of course you may wish to use some different A minor or some different E minor. I think that will be fine as long as you have some good singing and some good rhythm. Now the particular A minor I am using is built with the 1st finger on the 8th fret of the 1st string, 1st finger, 1st string, 8th fret, 3rd finger, 2nd string, 10th fret, 2nd finger, 3rd string, 7th fret, excuse me, 9th fret. So that's a little baby A minor chord. It comes from our familiar D minor, moved up to E minor, moved up to F minor, moved up to G minor, and finally we get to A minor. Okay, so now we're going to do the E minor chord in this method, which is the 1st finger on the 1st string at the 7th fret, the 2nd finger on the 2nd string at the 8th fret, and the 3rd finger on the 3rd string at the 9th fret. And this is a little E minor chord. Now the chords are played on beat well, if we're counting to 4, they're played on beat 2. So imagine you are counting to 4 with that triplet: 1 ta ta, 2 ta ta, 3 ta ta, 4 ta ta, 1 ta ta, 2, 3, 4, 1 ta ta, 2 ta ta, 3 ta ta, 4 ta ta, 1 ta ta, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. And you have to imagine it being performed faster, of course. Now, there's a little bass line going on with the chords simultaneously. This is done by the bass player and perhaps another guitar overdubbing and doubling some of those parts. So let's see if we can play both parts at once, and if this looks a little confusing, don't feel bad, because it is combining 2 parts into one, and you can always separate them. And you can also refer to the sheet music and tablature I have included to help you. So now I will try to play both parts at once in slow motion. Very good. So I hope you'll have fun with this, and I'll play it well and practice well.